warm welcome you all in our today's maths class where we are going to learn addition by counting, which you have done already, but today again we are going to do this. So how to do addition by counting? Just look at here. Addition by counting, you know the countings, but here some pictures are given. See, some beautiful pictures are given. Pictures of books, pictures of mangoes. See, fruits. Do you like mangoes? It's very juicy. See, and books give us knowledge. So children, let us count them. Here we have to count the number of objects. Number of objects means objects these. Collectively we say them objects. Separately this is book and this is mango. Okay? Or else these are books, these are mangoes. But together we are going to give the name. We will name them as objects. So count the number of objects in each collection. Each collection means this is one collection. Okay? This is the another collection here. So in each collection, how many number of objects are given, that will count, and then we have to fill them in the place holders. Okay, these are the place holders. So let us start. Let us count the given objects. So first of all, in this first collection, in this first collection, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many number of objects are there? 5. Okay. Then, and in the second collection, 1, 2, 3. How many number of objects are given? 3. So, here you have to be thorough in the counting also. So, in the first collection, 5 books are there. In second collection, 3 books are there. So, dear children, when these two collections will keep together in the shelf. Why to keep separate? Okay? Because one almirah is there. So, why two collections? We can keep them together. So, when we will keep them together, so what will happen? They will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, when we keep these two collections together, it will make a new collection which has 8 books. Separately 5 and 3. But together 8 are there. Means if separate we keep, we see that less number of objects are there in each collection. But when we keep together, we can observe here, we can see here that number of objects are becoming more or have become more. Okay? So, this is what? This is plus. This symbol is of plus. So, my dear children, 5 and 3, they will make together 8. Okay? So, this sign represents addition. This is what? Addition. Addition means putting together. Addition means putting together. When we put together something, we see that the new collection which we form that has more number of objects than these two collections. Okay? So separately they have less number of objects, but when we keep them together, when we do addition, when we put together, we get more and more number of objects in the new collection. Let's see similarly in this. 1, 2, 3. How many mangoes are there? 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many mangoes in the other collection? 4. So 3 and 4 will make in the new collection how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 from here and 3 from here when we keep together. Because why to keep the mangoes separate? Because ultimately in the fridge we will keep together. So when we keep together, they will become more. So how many are there? 7. 4 and 3 or 3 and 4 will make 7. So 5 books and 3 books when we keep together to make a new collection that has 8 books. And when 3 and 4 mangoes which were separate, if we keep them together in the fridge, then they will make a new collection of 7 mangoes. Okay? Is it clear to all? Again we have some images, we have some pictures. Oh wow, what are these? Octopuses. Where do they live? Where do the octopuses live? Yes, they live in seas. Okay? So, how many are there? 1, 2, 3. In the second collection, 1, 2, 3. So, children, 3 octopuses and another 3 octopuses, they will make together in the new collection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, in the new collection, how many octopuses are there? 6. Firstly, they were separate. But a big shark or whale was coming. So what have they done? They came together and they made a group of 6. Because when we have unity, we can defeat any other person easily. Okay? So they were separate. But when they saw the whale or shark, whatever was there, so they have come together and they made the group of 6 octopuses and they were able to fight with them. Now, how many flowers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to make a garland of flowers. Garland means mala. I wanted to make a garland of flowers. So I had 5 flowers in one packet, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the another packet. So what did I do? I kept all the flowers, means 5 and 4 flowers together to make the garland. So easily I was able. I have kept 5 here, then 4 here from the other collection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many flowers are there all together? 9. So I wanted to make garland, so I kept all the flowers together. When we keep together in the new collection, we get more number of objects. See, more flowers are there. These two are separately less. This is only addition. Addition means to become more. When we keep together something, we get more and more. As you people can see that separately they have less, but when they kept together by us, that see number of objects have become more. So all of you, this is only addition. Addition means putting things together. Putting things together to make them more. So in these two collections, octopuses are less. Separately they were less. But when they formed a group, there were more number of octopuses. Means 6 are there. So this is what, children? This is counting by objects. See, objects are there and we have counted them together. So here we have done the addition by counting the given images, given pictures, given objects. Okay. But in this case, if we do not have the objects, if we do not have the pictures, then how to do addition? What is the another method for addition? Yes, there is another method to count. Okay, what is that another method? Let's see. This is the another method when we do not have objects to count, because it is very easy. Whatever objects are given, just count them, write them, and keep them together and count total how many are there. It's very easy. But if we do not have the objects, then how to do the addition? This is the method for that. In the case of that, in this case, that if we do not have objects, we have this method, and this is what? Number line. Addition on the number line. Okay? See, this is a line. Why here 2 arrows are there? Why did I put 2 because it's a line. It can move in this direction as well as in this direction endlessly. A line can move in both the directions endlessly. There is no ending point. That's why these arrows are given that you can reach to the any of the level you can reach. Okay? And see the partitions are given here. Why? To write the numbers. So here numbers we have written on the line. What we have done? We have written the numbers on the line. Okay? So, see, it is looking like a railway track. Railway tracks, patri, rail ki patri, have you seen? So on that lines are there and separations are given like these separations. So this is looking like railway track only. And on this railway track we have written the numbers. That's why it is number line. Okay. So in that case when we don't have the objects, so how can we count? How can we add? Just look at here. See, we can add on a number line. Let us add 2 and 4 on the number line. 2 and 4. So start from 2. See, we are starting from 2. As 2 is our first number. Then take 4 steps forward. Whenever we do addition, we get more and more. When do we get more and more? When we go forward. Okay? So, 2 we have to start from 2 and we have to take 4 steps forward. See, one by one forward we are going. See? And we reached to 6. Do not forget to put that arrow which indicates that what is your answer. Where do you reach? Okay? So we reach at number 6. So that our answer is 2 plus 4 will give you 6. Isn't it easy? 4 steps forward you are going. But remember that you have to go one by one. You have to start your number line with 0. Because whenever we start, we do not have anything. Okay? As we move forward, we get something. So, always start from 0. What? The number line. And it will be endlessly in both the directions. It can go endlessly. So, don't forget to put the arrow. Do not forget to put this answer arrow also. Okay? Because it is addition number line. In addition, we get more and more. We put things together. So, when we get more and more, in which case? When we move forward. So, now the next one. Let us see. Now here, add these numbers using the number line. Just look at here, add 3 and 5. We have to add 3 and 5. So start from 3. Start from 3. And how many? 5. 5 steps forward. One by one. See these mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my dear children, that must be how? Equal. Uniformity must be there. ऊपर नीचे नहीं होने चाहिए. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from 3 I have started. 5 steps forward. One by one I went, and I reached to which number? 8. So this is only my answer. 8. It means 3 plus 5 will give you 8. Isn't it easy? Without the pictures, with the help of number line, we have done the addition. Isn't it easy? Now next. Add 4 and 4 means we have to start from 4 and 4 steps only forward we have to go because the next number is 4. What is our answer? What is our answer? Because arrow is not there. Yes, we have to put an arrow because this arrow indicates you that in which direction you are going, forward or backward, as well as what is your answer. If I will not put arrow, nobody will understand whether 4 is the answer or 8 is the answer. Okay, so 4 and 4 will give you 8. You have to start from the first number, and the second number shows you that how many steps one by one forward you have to move. Okay, so without the help of pictures, how can you add two numbers with these number lines? With the help of these number lines, this I have taught you. Next, fill in the boxes. Just look at here. The question is given to you and the answer you have to fill in these boxes. 4 plus 5. Just tell me from which number I will start? Yes, very good. Start with this first number, that is 4. And how many steps forward I will go? Why forward? Because it's a sign of plus. We are doing addition. We use this sign when we do addition, when we put the things together. Okay? So from 4, I have to count 5 steps forward. That is what, children? 9. Okay, what is my answer? 9. I will start it from 0, this number 9, in both the directions. Arrow is there. Equal mountains are there. I did not forget to put the arrow to the answer. Always you have to remember these things. After solving, you have to recheck this. Okay? So 4 and 5 will make together 9. Isn't it easy? Now next. Yes, who can do? Yes, we have to start. All can do. We have to start with the first number. Then how many steps forward I will go? 3. This is the third step and I reach to 5. It means if I will add 2 and 3, I will get 5. Isn't it easy, children? Without the help of objects, we have got the answer of these additions. So, with the help of this number line, we have solved these questions which are belonging to addition. So now, these next questions, again 3 plus 3. My first number is 3. Keep finger on 3. Then move to the second number, that is 3. So means 3 steps forward and you will reach to which number? 6. It means 3 plus 3 is what? 6. Next 7 and then 2. We have to add 7 and 2 together. So start from 7 and 2 steps forward we have to move. So see, when from 7 we move 2 steps forward one by one, we get 9 as an answer. So my dear children, if we do not have images, if we do not have pictures, in that case, how can we add the given numbers? This is showing you. See, addition on the number line. With this addition on the number line, with the help of this number line, we can add the given numbers like 3 and 5, 4 and 4, here 4 and 5, 2 and 3. Like this we can add them without the pictures. How? With the help of number line. So I hope that it is clear to you that without the pictures also we can add the given numbers with the help of this method. Which method is this? Addition on number line. So keep on practicing and keep on watching the videos. Okay? Try to solve the addition questions with the help of number line. Make your own questions, make your own number line and make yourself your